He had the whole thing planned out poorly.
1.7% of the population is born with intersex traits.
That's just from amnesty.org.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I can just like keep. I can go to.
It's from amnesty.org.
I mean, it's from there's Wikipedia. There's plenty
yes, Amnesty and Wikipedia. Okay.
There's here's a PubMed, NCBI, and like this is a medical journal. So I mean, like,
hold on a second. You know what?
Transgenders, intersex individuals, and the explosive battle over biological sex in women's sports just sent this debate completely off the rails. Steven Crowder clashes with Rolling Stone journalist Steven Monacelli over the statistics, fairness, and where intersex cases fit into the argument. Before we identify as viewers of this debate, YouTube is showing me that more and more of the viewers of my channel are subscribers, but we still have a long way to go. So like and subscribe for daily uploads. This is America Only.
Enter one of their self-described mentors, Steven Monacelli.
All right, so it's okay. We're comfortable with our masculinity. The more you can move in, the better.
All right, so we can actually. Oh, you got the mic on the desk.
Oh, there you go. Here, I'll have it on you.
That?
Your name is Steven?
That's right, Steven.
Monacelli is a contributing writer at Rolling Stone and the Daily Beast, where he specializes in leftist talking points and attacking college students. He's even made an appearance on CNN's New Day.
That's right.
Also, this noted Inspector Gadget impressionist who cosplays as Indiana Jones enthusiast had clearly been waiting for Change My Mind to come to UNT, the Harvard of Denton County, for quite some time, and he just couldn't hide his enthusiasm.
All right, good. Do you spell PH or V?
The V.
Same way, very nice. Fewer letters means a cooler name. Last name?
Monacelli, I'll spell it for you.
Okay.
Monacelli.
So, German.
Italian.
Boy, missed all of that one.
Missed it by that much.
Just a little bit, but you know, both those countries have a certain history for a certain type of politics, but we're not here to talk about that today.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know how I got that one wrong. It's almost like I wasn't even trying.
Oh, look, the sense of humor mobile. It's not stopping here.
So, Steve, how do you prefer?
Steven.
By the way, I like this jacket. Can I?
Thanks, yeah, go for it.
Is it a ring?
Dude, Crowder looks like Wolverine if he just was hopped up on Adderall all the time.
Or is
It's
it
just like a cotton jacket, like, I guess, surplus.
Okay,
Military
the whole
surplus.
outfit works.
Thanks.
So, Steven, I don't know how familiar you are at all with what we do with this kind of installment is, but it's basically a way where we can hopefully rationalize our positions on controversial topics. A lot of the times, people can have somewhat rational conversations on topics that maybe don't evoke an emotional response, and then it all goes out the window, as you've seen here on college campuses with dancing Yoda and people throwing milkshakes and screaming and all these kinds of things, which we generally like to avoid.
Now, spoiler alert, this is about to go sideways very quickly.
So today's topic is one obviously
Crowder
we played for a while,
loves
but
his skits.
now it's in the news because of Leah Thomas. I don't believe that biological males should be allowed to compete with women, biological females in women's sports. If you disagree with me, I'm more than happy to hear your case and let you change my mind.
So I guess before we get into it, what is your definition of the term biological female? Is that something that would include people who are assigned female at birth that were born intersex?
So this is interesting that you're bringing up this.
Dude, I hate how leftists do this now. Like, they take things that we have known and understood for literally a millennia, and they just act like they don't know what we're talking about. Like, oh, so what is your definition of a biological woman? It's like, you know, the thing that we all agreed on like 5 minutes ago, that thing, before all the brainwashing just completely turned your brain into soup. Yeah, these people are ridiculous.
Intersex, you're talking about the 0.01% of the population.
It's about 1.5, 1.7, because there are surgeries that are done to babies when they're born,
Yeah.
and then they assign them a gender.
So let me address two different points here.
Sure.
First off, what I'm saying with biological males and females is the overwhelming majority of people, of course, across the globe since the beginning of time, who are born as a male, born as a female. You can go not only by chromosomes, but secondary sex
So, like,
characteristics.
if there's are there 100 people here?
Hold on, let me finish. And then I'll address your second point.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure.
So doctors, for example, fill out male or female. Now we're talking about sex, right? We're not talking about identified gender. I'm assuming that you would agree that sex is a biological term and gender is
There's a
social
difference between
I understand that's
the two.
how gender theory is presented, certainly in gender studies on college campus.
Sure.
With intersex, it's about 0.01% of the population, and the vast majority of them,
Once again, it's
the vast majority of them
it's-
don't require any kind of a sex change.
That's actually not an accurate statistic.
It is an accurate statistic.
I can pull up
I don't
the
make
Google
all the
statistic
references available.
Right now, it's 1.5%.
1.5% of the population is not intersex.
Well, they're born that
And
way.
even then, a very small percentage of them are improperly assigned with a primary sex at birth. They usually have
they're-
primary sexual characteristics, okay?
So
primary sexual characteristics, and very few have to end up going with some kind of a sex change operation later in life. We
because
agree
it's
on
often
that?
done when they're children or when they're babies.
Right, or they're assigned male, female at birth, even if they're intersex.
Yeah, I guess
Doctor.
that's what I'm trying to get at. Are you talking
So what
about
I'm
people
dealing
who are
with, if we separate that, intersex, okay? So let's say we
Well,
allow
why should we?
intersex to no, I'm saying let's say we allow intersex to compete in the division they choose.
How do you prove that they're in? How do you even get?
Dude, you know what? On this issue, I have to side with Alex Stein. Yeah, I totally believe biological men should be able to play on women's basketball teams, women's football teams, because then you can bet on them and win a ton of money. So yeah, why not? You know what? I'm pro-trans athletes now.
To that question of are you or are you not? Are you asking then that there has to be a box that people have to tick that they were intersex?
I'm confused by you presenting the argument here, because you asked me about intersex.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is there are edge cases here that I don't think that your presentation actually encompasses. And
I just
furthermore,
encompassed it.
So if people
So what is
are
intersex?
allowed, so that someone who is born with both female and male sex characteristics.
There you go. Now you've got it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And then
You just
there are
checked the box.
surgeries that are done
you
to
just check the
them.
box.
But someone would have to ask them that.
Yes.
So are you proposing that people are asked that?
What I'm saying is, if someone is intersex, let's allow that to be an exception.
So how
let's
do
say
we
that someone
know
with
that
intersex
is
can
the
compete
case?
in any division they want to.
How do we know
They would
that?
have to declare if they're intersex.
So you're
And they
asking.
would be submitted. They would obviously be examined by a doctor, just
Okay.
as the women are in women's sports and men
Yeah.
are in men's sports. Just as they have to submit to not only blood sampling for drug tests, hair follicle sampling, often nail scrapings. Right? We both know that physicals are conducted in all sports to separate for what? Sex, right? To separate for weight. To separate for
When I was playing sports when I was a kid, no one ever inspected my genitals.
really.
No.
You never had to turn your head and cough.
Yeah, I'm sure that was your uncle's job and his friends.
Well, that wasn't for doing sports. That's called a physical. That's a medical thing that was separate from being able to do sports.
Yeah, so you never had to do a full medical.
I mean,
So you must not have played sports at a high level, because
weren't really
they do. Everyone
concerned
has to
about-
pass a medical.
So-
You do realize that at Division I sports, you would have to pass a medical. You know
so
why?
so the medical would be a description of your genitals. Would that?
It would include it.
It would include a written description and a verbal description.
Yes.
Really?
This
Really?
medical examination, yeah, would include the description of your vitals,
Okay.
of your health,
Okay.
of your health parameters.
So I guess now that we've gone through that, what is?
But we haven't gone through that.
What is the reason that you're?
We haven't gone through that. You haven't
So
answered
if you're
me.
concerned, if you're less concerned about intersex people, then why are you so concerned about transgender people?
Again, I was answering your question. You asked about
They
intersex.
both get surgeries. Sometimes they both need hormone treatment. What's your position against? If you're okay with one, why are you not okay
so
with the other?
Here's exactly why. First off, you're taking an extreme example to make a point, misrepresenting those statistics. It's not 1.5% of the population. You won't find a position in the country.
It's fine.
You won't find a single position in the country.
According to experts, 1.7% of the population is born with intersex traits.
Pause a second. Let's analyze his Googling technique.
I'll just
Google it.
It's,
country.
it's fine.
You won't find a single position in the country.
According to experts,
Huh, a two-click Google search. It's almost as if he had the whole thing planned out. Poorly.
1.7% of the population is born with intersex traits. It's
That's
just,
from amnesty.org.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can just like keep. I can go to.
From amnesty.org.
I mean, it's from there's Wikipedia. There's plenty
yes,
of.
Amnesty and Wikipedia. Okay.
There's
I'll make
here's
my
a
references
PubMed
available.
and.
Yeah, I can just go to IamBrainwashed.com. That's where I get all my news from, too. Jeez, like these people, they pretend that they live in an Orwellian society under Trump, but yet they just, fall right in line whenever they're told to do something by the same media. Like, it's ridiculous. These people are robots. They're drones.
CBI, and like this is a medical journal, so I mean, like,
Hold on a second. Let me actually. Hold on a second. You know what? Because Okay, you know what?
I
Just
would
hold it up for me.
encourage
Hold it up for me.
anyone that
Hold it up for me.
wants to do
Because you
this.
just brought up PubMed and it didn't
Yeah.
reflect what you just reflected on.
So abstract.
0.0018%, almost 100 times lower than Fausto Sterling estimate of 1.7.
So it is because they are.
Like, can you
talking
hold that
about
up to the camera?
chromosomal Sex.
Can you hold that up to the camera?
Inconsistent.
Can you hold that up to the
phenotypic
camera?
Sex. Yeah. So let's see.
Can you hold it up to the camera?
There's a debate about this, which is what we're having.
All right, buddy, you're done here. I mean, this guy wants to talk about, oh yeah, I never had a physical done when I was in sports. Yeah, because you don't have any balls, dude. Jeez. So we just watched Steven Crowder take on this liberal journalist over transgenderism, intersex, transgender athletes, you know, all the things that liberals say we're obsessed over, yet they just can't get enough of it. Well, if you like videos like this, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I am dropping multiple videos every single day, and YouTube is showing me that my subscribed viewers are growing. So thank you very much for helping me get to 1.5K subscribers within a month. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the support. I will catch you on the next episode. And remember, it's not America first or America last, but America only. Later.